Microphone. Okay. This is, yeah, I look like a mess. This is a second live stream. The first one was a test, not altogether successful one. As it turns out, all you could hear was static and what sounded like someone going through a wind tunnel. So this is just going to be a brief, maybe a couple minute rundown of what I think about the Kavanaugh freak show that's been going on for the past, well, really for the over a month, but for the past 2 weeks. And it never ceases to astonish me how credulous the left and the Democratic Party in general think the rest of the country is. Not just, no, I agree. People who do vote for candidates like Cory Booker and Kamala Harris are cretins, but ordinary people. And to be fair, a lot of the normies on my, just judging by my Facebook feed, are persuaded to the extent they find her credible, are persuaded by Christine Blasey Ford, who's one of the most ridiculous figures I've ever seen. I mean, Anita Hill was obviously lying, notwithstanding the continued protestations of her court biographer, who's on the case with Kavanaugh, of course, and wants Clarence Thomas impeached. And it's really just amazing. I've had this debate. I had this debate yesterday with a couple of friends about whether this signifies the demise of the Me Too movement. They're very skeptical. They think this is just going to be, it's just going to be keep being perpetuated. One of them believes this might have had an impact if, well, actually, he believes that the stories, the discredited stories of alleged rape, would have had an impact. The Rolling Stone hoax, and by Sabrina Early, and the Duke lacrosse rape hoax, those might have had an impact on finally thwarting this feminist witch hunt if they had occurred after the quote-unquote Me Too movement. But now it's kind of beside the point. I disagree. I think ordinary men, I don't know how women are taking it. Of course, the media wants you to believe all women are enraged by Republicans, but despise Kavanaugh, when in fact actually a majority disbelieve this woman's claims. Because I mean, women know that women lie. And it's really kind of amazing that we're still going through this. I mean, they're almost conceding that all of these fallacious rape claims are fallacious by the fact that now they're focusing on the fact that Kavanaugh threw ice chips at someone at a UB40 concert with former Nets center and Oregon gubernatorial candidate Chris Dudley. I mean, the fact they're hanging their hat on this is indicative, I think, of how empty the charges are. Just to sum up, I think the main, what this will hinge on, whether or not Kavanaugh is confirmed, is Murkowski, Collins, and Flake, of course. They've been willing to let this man's reputation be destroyed, to have his name dragged through the mud, and to have his family attacked, just because they're too cowardly to cast a no vote, or to cast any vote on Kavanaugh. I don't have much respect for any of them, but I would have a modicum of respect if they just said, okay, I'm a pretend Republican, I'm a liberal, and I don't want Kavanaugh to be on the court, so I'm going to vote no. Just stand up and have like a sliver of integrity, political integrity, like standing up for your principles. At least, I mean, at least some of the Democrats in red states who came out opposed. I mean, they're using fatuous reasoning, but at least they have enough integrity to say, you know, I'm going to vote against these guys. I mean, I have more respect for them in a weird sort of way than I do for the Rockefeller Republicans. Well, I mean, we'll see what happens. I cannot predict the future. No one can. So just have to see how it turns out. All right. Bye.